I want to fish.
All right now. So we over here. I want to thank y'all for joining the podcast, Pause and Play NOLA, across the river. And I'm on the Mississippi River with a legend. And that legend is one of my best friends. And we just gonna call him Snowman, just in case, you know.
That's right.
But Snowman, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into fishing.
Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really a fisherman at heart at the beginning. But my wife bought me a fishing pole, and my youngest son was about 3 years old, man, and he gave me such a run for my money. He gave me such a hard day till I took him out on the river with me. And she had just bought me that pole, a combination fishing pole. And man, I set it down, and my son was throwing rocks in the water. And all of a sudden, man, that pole laid down.
Like this white one about to do.
Oh man, I mean lay it down to the rocks. And I was hooked ever.
Yeah, my boy's on one. Let him. You're about to watch a legend. This man right here taught me how to fish on the mighty Mississippi. And he's about to hit him. Let him take it, Snowman. Don't rush him now.
I didn't want it. I really didn't want to pick it up, but I didn't want to lose it, did you?
I was gonna walk in the water on that one, bro.
Oh, you get that so good.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the good thing. What kind of hooks you using, Snow?
Circle hook.
Circle hooks are the way to go.
Red circle hook.
And that circle hook causes the fish to hook himself. Now this is the patience. I'm gonna explain what a master fisherman is doing right now. And they call that a hook up. You got him, bro. You got him. That drag is spinning. What pound test you got?
I got 25 on this.
Okay. Now let me get on down there.
You
got him.
I'm looking at that. What you call
The tree. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a nice fish. This is a river monster. Oh yeah, he's nice. He's nice. He's nice. Look at my man hooked up, boy. I'm telling you. Look at my man. Now, if you know anything about being at the sportsman stage of fishing and hunting, this is the stage.
I thought he was kind of little.
No, bro, no. This is the stage that you want to be at. Oh yeah, coming up sideways. Mira, the plane. And the reason you're at this stage, there's no greater joy than watching somebody you love hang them high. All right, so he got tangled up with all of the willows down there. Well, look at him. Oh yeah, that's a fish. That's a big river cat, man. Monster catfish. He coming sideways. We gonna get him. All I need is the head. And this is such a thrill because when you're at the trophy stage of fishing, you get an enjoyment out of the people that you love hooking them, man. And this is, my friends, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Whoo, hold that hog. There we go. Come the Papa! And this is, oh yeah, he twist roll them, catfish roll. So,
hey Ramon, it must be twins.
Hey man, look, and so I want to welcome y'all to episode 3 of Pause and Play NOLA podcast across the river. Yeah, it don't get no better than this, man. It don't get no better than this.
Yes, indeed. I got to tell you.
Snowman.
My partner.
So look, get that glove on the left, man, and so you can get the work on him. You want the pliers? Let me get the pliers for you. I'm gonna just lay him down gently.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this hog here, boy.
Yes, indeed. I tell you, them twins, bro.
Look at this hog here, man.
Twins.
Look at this hog here.
Twins.
Look at this hog right here.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now look, Snowman. You know, You know, my boy, man.
I know he was coming because I kept seeing it.
Yeah,
The way
sucking
he
and
was
sucking and sucking.
he was tapping,
Yeah.
and it kept going straight. It wasn't going, like the waves,
Uh-huh.
how it rolled.
Yeah.
It wasn't rolling out. It was he just was tapping, and just like you said.
You tap and you tap until that door opened up. Get that weight off him, Snow. Go straight down, straight down. Get him through that loop.
Oh, I see what the deal is.
Around the fin, the top fin.
No, that's not it.
Look on the top fin, Snow. On his fin right there. Yeah, just pull that out. There you go. Now let it go straight down. Yep. Get him out them clothes. Now look at your hook on that stomach. That circle hook don't play, boy.
Yeah, the circle hook is money.
Money, dude.
The circle hook is money, Ramon. I sure hope nothing don't hit while we doing this.
Oh, I'm running in the water behind him, man.
Okay.
I told Ernie the hog snatcher, come get him some. See right there, it's right on there.
Oh man,
It's right on there. Drop all that. Now hold them pliers, man. Hold them pliers right there, Snow, man. Hold them pliers, my man. My boy is in the money. When I tell you he in the money, boy, this is a river fisherman. This is what we do, baby. Woo! Got him.
Sir.
All right, I'm gonna go put him in the bucket.
Yes, sir. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Put this hog in the bucket, man.
Now you gonna watch it, because when they go to hit the heads, but they'll be down the level.
Get in there with your cousin. Get in there with your cousin. Now y'all be good now, you hear? Hey, they go down the levee, they're gonna be all right. This is what river fishermen do, man.
Yes, indeed. That's what I was.
Now look,
What I was saying, man.
Now-
It's a little bit past them trees.
I'm gonna put it back in the same hole. Let me get your tip. Hang on one second. Let me get your tip. So, like I was saying, Pause and Play NOLA, our podcast, Cross the River, episode 3. We got a very distinguished guest,
Man, we gonna have
Snowman.
we gotta get up some perch.
Hey, look, if I gotta leave,
Some perch.
listen,
gotta have my
if I got my cast net in the truck, if I gotta leave and go catch some more, I will. Hold on.
Not to-
Let me put my chest rig on. Put this chest rig on, huh? Just hang on, so hang on.
I'm just trying to see how he messing me all up like that, man.
Hey, man.
Twisting me up big time.
Like Keith Sweat said, you got me twisted. Oh, you got me twisted round. Hey, Snow, you see right here? That loop, just open that loop up. Other way, yep. See them catfish be rolling.
Yep.
Man.
Bad thing. I had one time, man. I hit a big one and got him to the bank.
Yeah.
He kept spinning. He kept rolling until he rolled.
Tangled
that one
everything
right
up.
out his mouth. Boy, you talk about somebody that was upset that day.
Yeah, we all been there, bro. That's for sure.
Man, when they big like that too, we wanted to talk trash sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Snowman is a very accomplished offshore fisherman. River fisherman.
I held my mouth right.
Oh, yeah, my brother. For sure. He's a great mentor.
Yes, sir.
He's got the patience of Job
My brother.
when you're learning how to fish. And when you don't want to set the hook right and you're missing redfish, it bounced early. I thought that one was going to get hit first. Bro. All right, now. So, look, we getting there. If you want to sit it in this one in a rock and in wood, that's fine. I'm going to get him.
He's going down the left.
As long as he ain't in that water, now.
No, he ain't in the water.
I'm going to go put him on the back of the truck. You better get that white pole, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it.
Because it's been moving a little bit too much.
Oh, you put bait on it?
I got a bait on it, yeah, but I don't think I'm ready to cast it yet.
See, that's the only thing I say about them springs, man. When you're in the spring like that.
Yeah. You want to put him in a wood then?
No. I want it because it's moving and it's moving the bait.
Yeah, okay.
When he hit it, I just want to be there because otherwise
It's gone.
the pole gonna be gone. All right, what's up?
Yeah, man. That's some monsters, man. Some monsters. Oh, yeah. One of the fans, you know.
Huh? All right, baby. That's all I can tell you.
Oh yeah.
Got another one laying down there.
What the fuck? You got two here?
Yeah.
God damn.
Been a while. First time in a long time, but it sure feel good. Yeah. Man, it feel good. Been a while.
You can use that rag, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. I got one in the bucket there.
No, I was letting the guy know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go throw him on the tailgate. You know, I'm gonna put him on the tailgate. We're gonna finish this podcast one way or the other. I guarantee you that. Come on, man. I don't want to get stuck. Definitely don't want to get stuck. So that's why I'm looking a little skittish.
I think that little flow kind of helped it out, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't think it hurt it at all. That's for sure.
He might have had to do some scrambling to get it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Every time he probably hit it,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any either. I didn't have any either, bro. Boy. Man, you know how that goes.
I want to set. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set up that Cooper.
Yeah.
And just have them rigged up so all you gotta do is just.
It's just hook them up. Yeah.
Tie it to your phone. It'll be ready to roll. Man, that was nice.
Yeah, that was.
That was nice.
I think I'm getting a hit right now, man.
That's what it's all about.
I think I'm getting a hit right now. All right, let's finish this episode, man. So you were saying how you get started in the fishing? How you got started in the fishing? Said was giving you a fit?
Yeah, my youngest son, he was giving me a really tough time. And so I went out there for some relaxation. And while he was just throwing rocks in the water and being a 3-year-old, my pole went down. It just laid all the way down to the concrete.
Yeah.
And man, when I picked it up, I thought I was on a snag.
What's a snag?
You know, when it get caught in the rocks or something.
Because some of the
and-
viewers don't know what a
yeah.
snag is.
And it wasn't snagged up. It wasn't caught in anything, and I just held it there, because I couldn't pull on it. If I pull on it, it was like
It wasn't moving.
defeating the purpose. Yeah, it was like I could have snapped the line. So I just waited, and then I felt that thumping.
Yeah.
When it started thumping, then I said it one more time and started reeling. But man, when I got it to the bank,
Yeah.
that was like about a 3 feet, maybe like a 25-pound cat.
Wow.
And from then on, brother, that was it. I was fishing.
You was fishing,
I
huh?
was fishing, man.
Not just fishing.
I was
You was
fishing.
catching.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So, how has fishing changed your life?
Man, for me, it's been such a relaxing thing. It's been something that just it makes you feel so good, so serene. You know, when you're out there and you feel the cool breeze and the waves of the water, even the smell sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful thing, and it makes you think.
Yeah.
It really makes you think,
Yeah.
and it relaxes you. It
Yeah.
gets you away from all that noise,
Yeah.
all that city noise, that worldly noise.
Yeah.
You know, and you be at peace. You really be
So-
at peace.
Is it easy to fish the river?
You got to work the river, so the river gonna work you.
So explain the challenges of being a river fisherman.
Well, in the river, man, you know, it's no point in coming out here with the best tackle you can possibly have,
Yeah.
the best
And
setups
tackle
and
just refers
rigs.
to hooks, weights, sinkers,
Yeah.
different gear, leaders, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I was always taught coming up, fish with spark plugs. We used to always go to the
So the spark plugs like in an automobile?
automobile spark
Why is
plugs.
that?
Because the weight of them, it helps to you know, put your sink your lure where you want it.
So they work
you
good
bait.
as a weight.
Yeah.
They're cheap.
yeah.
They're readily available,
Oh yeah.
and
And when
they're
you get
safe
to
on the environment too.
when you get to know a lot of the guys, you know, at the auto shop,
Yeah.
a lot of them will save the plugs for you.
Yeah.
You get to be a regular.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can maybe get them a little 6-pack or something, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because they looking out for you.
Right.
You know, and it's not costing you anything. And
So, for example, if you go to a sporting goods store and you spend $10 on some weight, lead weight,
yeah,
lead does hurt the environment, even though it's from the environment. It hurts the environment, but also it gets expensive.
it's
And when
very.
you fish the river, for example, right before you see the grass, the willow trees, this is all grass. But you also have trash down there because the water's so high. But right past the willow line, the tree line, they have a rock jetty down there. So these big old rocks are put down there for erosion purposes, etc. Then also in the river you have cables, and you also have concrete pads that they put down to save the coast. So you never know what you're throwing over. So a spark plug is a very efficient and economical and environmentally friendly way to sink your bait, in other words.
You really need heavy. You want to use heavy line.
Heavy line. Talk a little
Because
bit in the
it's
mic,
gonna
Snoop.
it's gonna get frayed.
Yeah.
You know, it frays up a lot. By the time you get it back to you, if you run your hand along it,
Yeah.
you'll feel how it done frayed up, man, and
Yeah.
you may catch a big fish
Yeah.
and be bringing him, get him close to the bank, and then pow.
So what Snowman's saying is you might be fishing with 20-pound tests, but because it may hit a rock down there or some trash down there, it's really not 20 anymore where it's weak.
Yeah.
It might only be 15. So what do you recommend as far as fishing in the river? What size test? And test just refers to the
At least 20.
at least
20
pound
and
test.
up.
And test just refers to the tensile strength of the line that you're using.
And it truly depends on the area, because sometimes you can be in an area where there's a lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks.
You
yeah.
know, and the river, the force of the river moves rocks around a lot.
Right.
You know, you may come and fish, and there was a certain set of rocks there when you fished that particular year. You come back again, all that the
that's
formation and changed again. You know, so
Yeah.
you have to pay attention.
Do you like braided line? Do you like braided line?
I've always used the monofilament.
Okay, so you're a mono man.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
Now the thing about the braided line, when you're in a river like this here, it can break quick.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it can break, and that's the bad part about it.
Yeah.
You know, that monofilament gonna stretch.
Yeah.
But
braid don't stretch.
No,
Monofilament
braid
does.
don't give up.
Now I'm gonna say this: I fish monofilament and braid equally. I like braid from the strength standpoint because
Yeah.
braid doesn't pop. But when I'm in a river, there's certain parts of the river where I fish monofilament because I want it to stretch and break when I get snagged. Whereas if I'm using braid, it's gonna be a hard time to pop it. I might just have to cut the line. And braid is super expensive. So that's another cost factor for me why I choose monofilament over braid in the river. But if I'm red fishing off a boat or something like that, I like braid all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, so man, I'm just
No. You good. You good. I'm
So
fine.
what is your preference on hooks? Like if you were using a worm,
man.
what kind of hook would you use?
I used to really like the bait hooks. I started
Yeah,
off.
the bait savers, bait hooks. Yeah.
I started off with the bait hooks, and they're really good.
So on the shank of the bait hook, you have a barb that sticks out like two barbs,
Yeah.
and it'll prevent the bait from sliding off the hook prematurely. Yeah.
But my most favorite hook is the circle hook.
Circle hook is king.
It made a believer out of me.
You put me on circle hook. Circle
Yeah.
hook is king.
Yes, indeed.
Circle hook is king. And just to give y'all a little context, when I was like 15, Snowman started bringing me to fish in the river. And we had some great trips. Great
Oh, yeah.
trips.
Beautiful.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I had fished speckled trout, redfish, flounder, you know, the typical game fish
Yeah.
in Louisiana, but I was not a river fisherman. And so when I would go to set the hook, I was trash. And Snowman used to fuss at me all the time. He's like, man, you gotta pull that thing back and set that hook, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But after learning, I now know how to set the hook.
Oh yeah.
Now with a circle hook, one thing to keep in mind is any little resistance that fish puts up against the hook in the bait, it's gonna immediately set itself. But you still wanna give it a nice tug
Yep.
to make sure it's
To
fully
make
through.
sure.
Now if y'all remember, and I didn't post the video, I don't think, but Easter Sunday, my big brother, he was fishing speckled trout in the river, and he hit a catfish, and he set the hook just like it was a speckled trout. And when we got that fish beached on the land right here, the hook was not even, the barb of the hook was not even in the fish lip.
Mm.
So he could have easily lost that fish because you don't want to set the hook when you're fishing catfish in the river like you do when you're fishing speckled trout by boat. You don't want to do that because that circle hook has to get in that fish mouth. And when you're fishing with cut bait, that cut bait has to get into that fish's mouth. It's not just a hook like on a shad rig, you know. So just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, man. When he pull,
I'm getting a hit now.
it's gonna
Yeah, I'm
gonna
listening.
slide around. That
Uh-huh.
circle hook slides
that
around to
circle.
the corner of his mouth,
Yeah,
and it's almost like a perfect hook set every time.
every time.
Almost every time.
How could a person get good at river fishing, Snowman? What is your advice for that?
Got to be consistent,
Yeah.
and then you have to take time to really get to know the river.
Yeah,
Look for certain little markers. You'd be surprised when the river's high. You can see the pogies and stuff jumping
Yeah.
out of the water.
yeah,
Sometimes you can throw your cast net,
yeah.
and
And I'm gonna do
you
that in a little bit.
when you use what they eating,
Correct.
you're gonna be successful.
So right now they have river shrimp in the river too.
Oh yeah.
So right here on the Batcher, you could even walk down there in the water. Even though I saw that moccasin up the road today, you could walk in the water right
Yeah.
there with your net, and you can net up some river shrimp. I might do that later as well.
Yeah,
Now-
they like to eat too, the moccasin.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, and that's
Got
why
to
we
be-
don't put a stringer out in the river.
Yeah, you got to be careful with
Tell
that.
them about the time you use a stringer. And the stringer ain't nothing but a piece of string.
Yeah.
And you run it through the gill of the fish and leave them in the water.
Yeah, I did that, and when the big ships was passing, I wasn't really paying attention, and all of a sudden, I seen my line going into the rocks, and when I went to pick up the line to throw it back out in the water, big moccasin was on the fish,
Big moccasin. Eat the
and
fish.
I just cut my line because I didn't know what he
Yeah.
bit, you
Yeah.
know, and I didn't want to get sick.
Yeah.
So
And you got a lot of people that fish stringers in the river.
best thing you can do is have your bucket.
Have your bucket.
Have that bucket.
Now I'm gonna tell you, see this bucket Snowman sitting on? I had made a live well where I drilled 1/4-inch holes in that bucket, and I rigged it up where I could put the fish in that bucket and throw it out there in the water and let it sink. And that worked really good till I stopped fishing and I just threw the bucket away.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good live well.
Yeah, it was a perfect
I
live
liked
well.
that.
You didn't
Yeah.
need ice.
Yeah.
All your fish were secure.
Yeah.
Ain't no snake getting in no 1/4-inch drill hole in no bucket.
Yeah, that was perfect.
So I'm gonna make another one.
That
Might
was-
even make it out that bucket down
that
as soon
was-
as I found a battery to my drill.
That was what Ramon would call
Oh yeah.
premium.
Premium. Premium. So on the next episode of Pause and Play NOLA podcast across the river, me and Snowman gonna fish again, and I'm gonna interview him, and he's gonna talk about bass fishing as well as offshore fishing.
Ooh, yeah,
but that'll
love
be a
that.
different episode, okay?
Love that, man.
So I want to tell y'all thank y'all for watching, and I really want to say I'm so happy to be here right now with my boy.
Oh yeah, that's
And I-
for sure.
And I want you to know, when you have special people in your life, tell them they're special. Let them know that. And guess what? I got a few special people in my life that I need to let know they're special because I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
And I need to show them they're special. Because we're only here for a limited time.
That's it.
So you got to smell the roses while they're here.
Time is short.
Yep.
Like the old people say, time waits for no man.
That's right. That's right. So thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. And I'm so happy that we could share this with you. And I'll see y'all at the next one. And y'all just remember, y'all come back now, you hear?